Welcome back to Black Ops 3 Zombies. Today I played probably the best Black Ops 3 Zombies map ever made for custom zombies, Leviathan. It honestly feels like a Treyarch Zombies map, to be honest. When I say this feels like a Treyarch Zombies map, it really does. I mean, you spawn in the pack-a-punch room, which is something Treyarch has already done with Moon. You're playing as the Ultimates characters, and there's actually different voice lines that they have. And then when you eject yourself from the submarine where pack-a-punch is, you get put in the water. And then you just basically head up in here where you can breathe. It's basically just like Moon, to be honest. Instead of the astronaut suit, it's the aquatic breathing apparatus. It's basically acts the same way as the astronaut suit, except it looks a lot cooler. I don't know what it is about this map though. You cannot cancel your reload. You literally have to do the full reload animation, which is just lovely. Wonder what game tried to do that before.
Trust.
There's probably that one person out there that actually likes Vanguard, and he's like, okay, booting up my second game, because that first game I just don't even want to talk about. I'm not sure you're supposed to have the arcade 5 from beating all the Easter eggs, but I mean, whatever, it's free gun. And then I take this opportunity on round 4 to open up the right side of the map. I have literally no idea how to play this map right now in this game. So it was just completely going in blind, and then I searched up a whole bunch of guides. Well, actually only one guide because Mr. T-Lex spot. I then nearly take it down from one zombie because I don't know why. It just feels like the zombies from Zombie Chronicles seem to swipe at you faster. I open up more of the map on round 6, and I also buy the M16. Not sure why. It's not really that good. I probably should have opted for something more like the MP40. After opening up a little bit more of the map and turning on power, I found this perk called Reverse Soda, which I'm pretty sure is literally just Bandolier Bandit, just renamed, I guess. And I finally came to my senses and bought the MP40 like a genius, and also bought Double Tap. You always want to have some good perks when you don't know how to play a map. That is, if you can find the perks at least. I then bought Time Slip. No, but for real though, I don't even think I can play BO4 safely anymore like Black Ops Cold War. I think it has crashing issues as well, so I don't even know if I can play it. I might be able to. This is also what I mean when the Zombie Chronicles versions of the zombies swipe faster. I literally was just trying to knife, get my points built up, insta down. Speaking of Black Ops 4, I got a good meme for what's happening with Activision and all the Call of Duties right now. Yo, hackers, how are you managing to hack Cold War?
Does it matter, COD fans? I'll tell you what matters. Community still give Activision its money!
Is that your plan, Activision? To give up and sell $20 bundles on the MW2 store? Or do you want to make a difference for once in your life? Okay, anyways, getting back to the video. Excavator goes off. I have no idea how to deal with it because I don't know where the hacker is. Also, I'm pretty sure the announcer is Glitching Queen. I could be wrong, but it honestly sounds like her.
No.
I'm round 15. I finally find where Juggernog is, which literally, if I just took the pathway to the left out of spawn, I would have found it in like 2 doors. I then somehow managed to find my way into the biodome, which I don't know how I did that without a tutorial, but I also bought this perk in the biodome. I don't know, I forget what it's called, but it doesn't really up your damage, but it makes your bullets kind of do explosive damage, which it just makes it way better and makes actually almost any gun viable up to around 40 or 50. And of course, because I don't know where the hacker is, and I don't know even where the hack, it turns out it's just in spawn, just like Moon. It literally is just a remake kind of a Moon, but way better in my opinion. And it's kind of cool because the water fills up the biodome slowly, which I find that to be really cool considering this map was made 3 years ago. And yes, there's also kind of these Nova crawlers or jumping jacks or whatever that you want to call them. They're basically just the same thing, kind of like from Dire Eyes. Really easy to take out, and if you melee out them or you don't miss a shot like Dire Eyes, you get a free perk.
We do not care.
Yeah, there's also an excavator in this place, which I gotta just ask the question right now. How do you even get excavators even underwater? Like, what in the heck? And I'm just telling you right now, this has to be the most tragic death. I just try and jump, and you do never want to jump when you're outside because it takes a while for you to actually get back on the ground, and you cannot move at all when you're falling. So, the zombies just kind of just waited for me. They got me stuck inside them or whatever you want. No, not in that way. They kind of just surrounded me, and I couldn't do anything, and then as soon as I got down to the ground, I was trapped, and then insta death, 5 swipes. I mean, I couldn't even do anything. This next game, oh my gosh, it went a lot better because, I mean, the Mr. T-Lexify guide, man, he explained everything so well. explain literally everything. The shield, Poseidon's, what is it even called? I mean, he explains everything so well. He's still failing on buried round 100. I bet I could do that in probably about a couple days. And probably not. I then get the first part to Poseidon's, I don't even know what it even's called, his staff. Of course, by the MP40, you always want to have a weapon on these early rounds. And then again, it is round 6, so I could have easily gotten the wrench and just gotten a lot more points than I am right now, but I guess I didn't notice it. It only costs 10 points too. And as you see right here, I have the wrench. It literally does the exact same thing as the Bowie knife, except it only costs 10 points, so it's way more worth it. 3,000 points for the Bowie knife. It's good. I mean, really, when are you ever going to use it past round 10? I then go to the laboratories, open up this desk, and get the skull. It's needed so you can beat this boss and get the 1-inch punch, basically. I then also managed to find where the hacker is, so if ever an excavation were to go off, I can easily go back to spawn, which I didn't even know the locations are in spawn, which doesn't matter. You do need to have the biodome and tunnel 11, I'm pretty sure, excavated to do the Easter egg. Yes, that was what it was called. I got all the parts of the Poseidon's Wrath, and then I built it at this station. It doesn't really matter where you built it, I guess, but I just decided to follow where Mr. T-Lexify told me to build it. And then basically it's just a special weapon. I mean, way better than Annihilator, of course. After getting all the parts of the shield, I build it right here. It's the easiest place to build it because it's kind of right next to the high round strategy. So, and I didn't even get to do the high round strategy, by the way, because I was too busy trying to get all the Easter egg steps done. I mean, because this is a custom map, I was expecting the highest round because there is like leaderboards and stuff for custom zombies maps, and Leviathan Remastered is one of them. I was expecting it to be something low relatively, like round 110, maybe lower. No, the highest round on this map is 255 somehow, which I can understand. Yes, it is a very easy map, but I need to ask how the reset timer is that high. I saw 35 hours as the reset timer somehow. There's also challenges on this map, and there's 2 easy ones. The third one, though, you have to last in the same area for 5 rounds. So I got the laboratory, and you can actually hack the challenge if you don't like the area that you have to stay in for 5 rounds. And considering it is the 20s, I do need a pretty decent or easy area to just camp in, and this area is just perfect. I can just camp in the back there, shoot my guns, and the zombies will just all come from that one area in that one window. It's really easy. And then once you complete all your challenges, you get the God Mask, and of course you basically become unkillable with that thing on. And then after typing this code in to here in the pack punch room, yes, I did already enter here, and you get free Gershes. Basically, you had to interact with a okay, wait, hold on. Basically, you have to interact with the computer by hacking it and then fill it up with around 60 souls or something like that. And then it gives you a code. You have to go to the pack punch room and then type the code, and you get free Gershes. And now I'm doing this mini boss fight so I can get the 1-inch punch, and it's really easy considering I'm already this overpowered with the God Mask and everything. So it was just a complete joke. Now, once you take out the boss, you can basically just stay here forever, and this is where the high round strategy is. The strategy I never got to do because I was too focused on the Easter egg and ended up dying. So basically, I'll say I got probably about halfway through the Easter egg of this map. I was literally escorting Dr. Zav, and we got to the biodome, and then I got to a Nova Crawler round, and I don't know what happened to my health. I just went down instantly for some reason.